Hello everyone, this is Laura Pilkington, Program Associate for Johnston County 4-H, and we are doing our Day 6 candling of chick embryos today. Remembering that we will probably see more than we saw Friday. Hopefully maybe we'll see some veins starting, maybe even see an eye spot, but we should see a little bit more in these than we saw in them Friday. We won't see probably a whole lot, as again we're only in that first week. We have Athens Canadian Random Bred, we have Barred Rock, Rhode Island Reds, Leghorns, and then Heritage Leghorns. The ones that will probably be able to see the best will be the Leghorns, as they have the lighter colored shells. But let's go on and see what we see today. This is an American Canadian Random Bred. You can clearly see the air cell. Maybe seeing a little bit of vein. See the yolk. But again, we're not going to see too much because today is still within that first week. Here I have a Leghorn. And again, we see that air pocket. I can see some veins beginning to form, some veins coming out kind of like a spider web. I don't know how easily y'all can see that, as you know, the camera may not pick it up as well, but I do see some veins forming. Now this is appears to be another Leghorn. And again, I'm seeing some veins starting to develop, but that's about all I see other than that in the air pocket. And I don't know how easily it is to pick it up on the camera. This one we see a lot of light shining through, so I'm kind of concerned that this one may not be fertile. I see something up at the top, but that may just be the yolk. I really don't see any veins beginning, but again, maybe this is just a really hard egg to see through, but I don't see much going on this one. But you can see the pores in the egg, and remember we had said before that the pores, you know, allow things to permeate and go in and out of the egg, and that's why we talk so much about washing our hands, not only after we touch the eggs, but before, so that we can protect the growing chick as well. Now this one appears to have some growth going on. I don't know that I see veins very well in this one. But again, there is some growth. It appears to be going on. And we can see that air cell as well. I think here we have another leghorn. We see something at the top, and then we see the air cell at the bottom. I think I see some veins starting to form. But again, it's probably hard for y'all to see. Now I have one of the 1940s leghorns, one of the smaller breeds, the heritage breed leghorn. I think I see a little bit of vein growth, but again, that's probably hard to see. Friday, we may be able to see quite a bit more. Here is another heritage leghorn egg. I see a little spot right there. You may be able to see it showing some growth. And we can see the air cell. And we notice that the egg looks like it's filling up a little bit, like it's a little bit harder to see through than it was on Friday. And again, I'm pretty sure I see a spot where veins and an embryo are beginning to grow. Here's another heritage leghorn. I see some veins in this one. I see the air pocket, and we're kind of going to notice the veins start growing on one side and go to the other. So I'm kind of seeing more veins on one side than the other. And these leghorns are a little bit easier to see through their shell because they are the lighter colored shell. And something we can see once the chicks are hatched, maybe, but they still may be too small, is that the earlobe color on a chicken determines the color of egg they will lay. A Rhode Island red chicken has a brownish red earlobe, therefore their eggs are brown. This is a barred rock egg, and barred rocks are brown eggs as well, so they have like a reddish brown earlobe. And I can see some growth in this. I see some veins. I see the air pocket. And again, this is the barred rock. Now their shell is a brown shell, so it's a little bit harder to see than through the leghorn, but it's not quite as dark and hard to see through as the Rhode Island red. Maybe this will be a Rhode Island red. I believe this, nope, it's another barred rock. And I see this egg really filling up. I see a lot of mass growing inside this egg. It's very hard for that light to shine through. And there we see the air pocket, but we noticed that it was really hard for that light to shine through. And I have picked up another barred rock. It's kind of hard to see in here because I've got to have it dark enough to candle. And there again we see lots of growth. I see some veins starting. I don't know if y'all can, but I do see some veins starting to grow. And I also see that air pocket. Okay, if you'll give me just a second, I'm going to turn on my flashlight and see if I can find a Rhode Island red. I feel like I would have picked one out. Okay, here we go. We can see a lot of mass filling up that egg. You can't really see the light shining through as well as we could on Friday. And again, I can kind of see some veins starting, but I'm not sure if y'all can because of just the camera quality. But you'll notice that light is really having a hard time shining through because of the fact that the embryo is beginning to grow and cover more of the egg, fill up more of the egg. Thank y'all so much for joining us this morning and for candling some of these eggs with us. And we will see you in a few days to see how much growth has occurred between now and then. See you later and have a wonderful week.